All right, we're live from the Earthsprung Gymnasium. It should be a good one today as the Bone Wallace, oh wait, Bone Wallace isn't playing today. That's right. We got the Highland Hornets. What? At Bone Wallace? Did I die and go to heaven? I think I did. We're playing St. Joe's today in what should be a good one. We're about 20 minutes away from the national anthem, I think, and tip-offs and starting lineups and all that fun stuff as the Hornets try to pick up right where they left off last year with a great season, losing just 2 games last year, one of them being to Medina at Medina. This year we got them at home. Unfortunately, looks like I won't be there. We got a game December 19th, and by we, I mean Baldwin Wallace. I mean, maybe if the weather's bad and I don't want to drive up from my house, maybe, but nope. And then, of course, there was a loss last year to start, Toledo start in the regional semifinals. But at the end of the day, it was just a phenomenal season. My word. One heck of a season. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, because I did. We went, what, now 14-0 in American Conference play. Yeah, 14-0 in American Conference play. Oh, ye gods, that is unbelievable. What's not unbelievable is that this team is looking like they can do it again. Well, those freshmen that we were all hyped up and yapping about last year, they're sophomores now. And there's a new batch of freshmen. I think there are 5 of them, if not 6 of them. There's one senior, Lane, who's, of course, she'll be playing volleyball in Northern Colorado, and one junior, Emily Miller. You probably know her from the basketball and softball games. Other than that, 9 players. They are either sophomores or freshmen. By the looks of it, we have actually 10 players, I beg your pardon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. Let's count. 13 players actually. I'm so sorry for that. And 6 sophomores, 5 freshmen. And considering where we were last year, what we did last year, setting the world on fire, setting everybody we knew on fire, except for Medina and Toledo start, I don't see why this year is going to be any different. In fact, I think it's going to be the same thing. I really think it's going to be very similar. Well, Coach, you ready for today? Wednesday is our game against Heidelberg. Yes. It'll be right here on my YouTube channel. All right. That is right. It should be a fun one. 11 in the country. My golly. This season is a lot of fun. And if you don't,
55-9.
if you don't pay attention to it, I highly suggest you do, because this team is very entertaining. Both the Highland girls team and the BW women's team, as the Brown and Gold Brigade will be playing Heidelberg Wednesday right here at the Earthsprung Gymnasium. Then December 3rd, it's a BW doubleheader, as we will be playing both men's basketball and women's basketball, which should be a lot of fun, to say the least. There's Coach Madison right there. What year is he in now? I think I want to say his 5th season. Does a good job. Good luck today, Coach. He's locked in, you know that. Always locked in. 16 minutes to go till we got to the starting lineups. As you can tell, there's not really a giant line for this, unfortunately. Hopefully that'll change. Hopefully that'll change. I really hope it does. Oh, hey guys. Gavin, sorry or not Gavin. Oh, hey. I'm so sorry for you guys' loss today, Garrett. As a Notre Dame fan, I'm used to it.
Hi, I'm on the Highland guest pass.
You see, Garrett, as a Notre Dame fan and Ball and Walls fan, you're used to disappointment. Oh my goodness. Did you see that game 2 weeks ago? BW Mount. God, heart ripped out of me. Worst loss I've ever called. No offense, Steph. It was worse than the loss to Illyria. Way worse than the loss to Illyria. I told Jeff that. Mr. Bailey? We haven't talked since the game happened. We'll get to him in a second. Highland St. Joe's. The St. Joe's Jaguars and the Highland Hornets. Should be a good one, folks. If we win, that's good. If we lose, that's rather bad. That is not good at all. Oh boy, oh boy. There's a team right there. Getting all hyped up. Beat USC today. Am I right? I'm right. There they are. Getting all set. Everybody going up there. Ah, yes. Highland High School basketball. I don't think it gets any better than this, folks. Because this team made it to the Sweet 16 last season, having won the districts for the first time in 30 years. Just like how the volleyball team earlier this year made a run for the Elite Eight. And how do you follow up and act like that? How do you follow up and act like the volleyball team? Well, I'll tell you how you follow up and act like that. You follow it up with a girls basketball team that is deadly. A team that can really burn you in God knows how many ways. There they are, getting set. Shots trying to go in. I think they got it. Yep, they got it. Nobody is watching right now, but one person did like the live stream. And as you know by now, 1 is greater than 0. Hey Josh, sorry for your loss today. I'm a Notre Dame fan, I'm used to it. And BW lost in the worst way imaginable.
Yeah, I remember that. It's kind of funny.
It was not funny. No, it was not. There was nothing funny about that at all.
I mean, Mountain Union winning was pretty good.
Mount Union winning is like watching Alabama win. It's like watching the Yankees win.
I don't watch baseball.
It's like watching Alabama football win. That's not good.
Alabama loses though, so that's a bad reference.
Yeah, Alabama loses unlike the Raiders. They've already lost twice this year, Tennessee, LSU.
Yeah.
I think they got a commanding lead against Auburn right now. I mean, Auburn is not good, so that's a cakewalk for them. Mr. Bailey, so first time we've talked since the game happened.
Oh, which game are we talking about, buddy? The Mount Union game?
Yes,
Yeah, that was a barn burner. You guys should have had us.
yes. Did you hear my call at the last play?
You called it?
Yeah, I was on YouTube, on this YouTube channel of mine.
I didn't hear it, buddy.
It's on Twitter. I replied to the Barstool post because, they posted it.
Yes.
I replied to it. I got a lot of people complaining that it was way too shaky.
Oh, really?
I mean, my handshake and the Wi-Fi wasn't good.
Well, I mean, I thought you did as best of a job as you could. It's exciting, you know?
Yeah, Reese just played his heart out in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
That was your guys' first rushing touchdown allowed this season. When Reese scored the go-ahead touchdown with 22 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Worst loss I've ever called in my life. Nothing comes close. I felt like I said nothing for the next 2 minutes. It was that shocking.
It was very shocking.
Tip Hail Mary. How many teams lose on a tip Hail Mary?
All you gotta do is catch it.
All you gotta do is swat it down, really, but catching it's also good.
It hit him. It went right through his hands.
And then off his helmet, goes backwards, and then right into.
Catch the dang thing.
And you guys won earlier today, I saw.
We did. 45-7, I believe.
Who are you guys going up against next in the quarterfinals?
I did not look ahead.
Huh.
I didn't see who won.
It should be a good one. Of course, if D1 athletes were so good, why aren't they featured on this YouTube channel when D3 athletes are?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Great.
Congrats on the win. I know I congratulated you on Twitter 2 weeks ago.
Thank you. I did see that. You said it to me and Coach Gibbons.
Yeah, because Coach Gibbons also a Mount Union graduate.
Went there, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you liked it.
I did.
And I'm like, of course we lost. It was too good to be true and upset. Too good to be true.
Yes, sir.
And that is unfortunate. Would have been our first win in 28 years. Now we have to wait probably at least 29 now. And considering the fact next year it's at Karis Stadium. Which Karis was there when you were there?
Larry Karras.
Was Larry the first one?
Yeah.
And then Vince took over. Isn't Vince in Toledo now?
Yep.
And now it's Jeff Dart, his son-in-law, I think, I believe.
Yeah, and Jeff played with me and Mike, too.
Really? Jeff Dart was a Purple Raider?
Now that's just great trivia for you.
Wow.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
We all played together.
You, Coach Gibbons, and Jeff Dart were all teammates back in...
All graduated in 06.
So you were a senior the year they lost to ONU.
I was a senior. We lost 21-14.
What position were you that year?
I played safety.
Might as well try to look for you in that video. That's on YouTube, you know.
It is, buddy.
Well, hopefully we win today.
I think we will. We're going to start off on the right foot.
Yeah, we made to the Sweet 16 last year.
Yeah, we're going to be good.
So we got a lot of high hopes. Well, Mr. Bailey, good catching up with you. Yep. All right. 7 minutes to go now that we caught up with Mr. Bailey, the Highland Athletic Director. My goodness. I just can't wait for this game to begin. Because the Highland Hornets are very good at what they do. Oh, nothing. How are you? They are, in fact, rather a good surprise, you might say. Always winning games, always kicking tail, always doing their best, always winning, rarely losing, especially when it comes to, especially when it comes to sports like girls basketball, volleyball, football, you know, those sports, golf, girls tennis, especially girls golf, I ought to say. Now there are 6 minutes to go till it is time to get this show on the road. Man, oh man, a game at Baldwin Walls. How great is that, folks? I know, that's like really exciting. Why can't we play all our games at Baldwin Walls is a great question. I'm sorry. As you can tell, there's a lot of advertisements right here. And as you might know by now, we are known for a lot and a lot of things, especially when it comes to our communications and theater and music program. My goodness, you always hear a lot of folks from Broadway. Where do they come from? Berea, Baldwin Wallace, because it's the oldest and greatest university in America. I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. How are concessions going? All right. Can't wait for Wednesday. Yes. We're number 11 in the country, aren't we? Yes. It will be right here on my YouTube channel, so don't worry. People will be able to... Tommy Maroon Sports Live. All home games. So yeah. Tommy Maroon Sports Live if you're ever curious. I never like to promote myself, but whenever people ask, I gotta tell them where I am, who I am. A lot of people from Ohio State are in the state of depression right now. As a Berea fan, as mentioned 2 weeks ago, I was in the state of denial. Well, it was easily the worst loss ever. Worse than the loss to Area. When we lost on that half-court Hail Mary. That was pretty ugly, or frustrating, I ought to say, because we had rallied from like 12 down with 2 minutes to go in that game against Elyria. Tied it up. I prematurely shout, we're going to overtime, and I feel like at that moment, I jinxed us. And then Elyria won on a half-court heave, and I'm like, are you serious? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it happened. Well, some of the BW Hall of Famers right there that got inducted earlier this year during the second game of the season. I think that was against Muskingum. There was ONU, Muskingum, Otterbein, and of course the big one, Mount Union. And of course, the Mount Union game, or ONU game, was not covered on YouTube. The girls getting all set up. I apologize for the shaky screen in advance. We are really excited for this. Who can blame us? We are the visitors for today. St. Joe's, they are the home team. Where am I sitting, you might be asking? Right where the webcast typically is, I guess. There they are, getting set. We got someone live streaming the game on Facebook. How about that? Shout out to whomever's the Grant Morgan, I assume is Kennedy's dad. Of course, that will be on the Facebook page for the Highland girls basketball team.
Greetings all. Welcome to the Cleveland Basketball Classic. 10 high school basketball games over 2 days, male and female. What an opportunity for these high schoolers to play at Baldwin Wallace. I remember fondly the days of me being a high school player in Cleveland, playing for St. Joseph High School, now called Villa Angela St. Joseph. Great competition, terrific coaches, unbelievable fan support across the Cleveland area in high school basketball, for high school basketball. Really hoping that the players, the coaches, and all involved have a great experience on this weekend. Especially kudos and shout out to Danny Gallagher, his family, and all of those who have volunteered and contributed to make this possible for the high schoolers. And wishing you the very best in a competitive, exciting, and fun weekend of high school basketball.
And now for our starting lineups. First for the visiting Hornets. At forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Alina Lantern. And forward, a 6' senior, number 15, Alina Tessina. And guard, 5'9" sophomore, number 2, Kennedy Morgan. And guard, 5'5" sophomore, number 21, Grace Madison. And at guard, 5'9" senior, number 5, Emily Miller. The guy is coached by James Madison. And now for the Jaguars. At forward, a 6' senior, number 21, Elise Larson. At forward, a 6' senior, number 44, Madison Roth. And guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Morgan Burrs. And guard, a 5'6" senior, number 11, Taylor Gregory. And at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 20, Abby Flannery. St. Joseph Academy is coached by Karen Swanson.
All right, are we ready? Think we are. You can hear go Highland. Looks like the tip-off will be Wayne Ticino. You can hear the crowd behind me. They are making lots of noises out there. Let's go 10. I believe that's Lucha Bianca. Monte. Meanwhile, for St. Joe's, can't tell who that is. I think it's number 21, Elise Larson. Here we go, Jaguars Hornets. Opening tip-off going to be out of bounds. Last out on us. Give it to Jaguars. And so the season begins, and we'd like to remind you that Friday the good guys play Nordonia in boys basketball. Good defense right here by Alina as it's a handoff to number 11, that is Taylor Gregory. And holding on to the ball, Grace playing defense right here, passes it to the left side to number 10, Morgan Wirsch. And underneath the bucket, the ball is going to be taken back by St. Joe's, and a nice two-pointer right there. Morgan Wirsch. And that ball is out of bounds, last out on the Jags. Good job there by Elise Larson to attempt to poke it away. Alina inbounds this one to Kennedy. Kennedy goes to her left. Kennedy being double team passes it to Elena. Elena gets it off to Grace. Grace is a sharpshooter. She can pop a shot anytime. So can Kennedy Morgan. He goes in looking. That's a tough shot. It got rejected. And last out on those Jaguars. Hornets keep it. Looks as if the sophomore Grace inbounds this one to Emily. Emily out to Kennedy. Kennedy goes to her right. She steps back. Kennedy Morgan still looking on the left side. Kay Morgan driving in, passes it out towards the right side. Elena gives it back. And Emily back to Elena. Elena steps back on the corner. Grace. Good defense here by the Jaguars as Grace goes in and Grace goes back. Over a minute through this, and St. Joe's up 2-0 as an Ari pass will lead to St. Joe's getting this one. Larson most likely inbounding this one to, we'll see who she inbounds it to. Inbounds it to number 20, Abby Flannery. Flannery still has the ball. Flannery passes midcourt. Flannery goes to the right side, picks it out. That's number 2, Bree White. Now number 20, Flannery with it. Flannery gives it off towards the left side. That's Taylor Gregory. Gregory gives it off. Not going to try the 3 just yet. Here's Maya White. White gives it off. Looking, passing that one to number 10, Morgan Wersch. Now that's number 44, Madison Roth. There's a 3 ball that is in. So it was Abby Flannery who made the 3. And St. Joe's putting up a lot of tight heat out here. Emily's got to hurry. Passes it, and right to Elise Larson. Larson out to Abby Flannery. Flannery, a good shooter. Coach Madison trying to make them know that as there's a whistle, there's a foul on Grace Madison. Whatever has been working, whatever we've been talking about earlier in the game, clearly hasn't been working. As it is still a 5-0 contest. Lane grabs the rebound. She hasn't made that much noise today. Here's Grace Madison. Grace with the lone foul today. She goes to her right. She's going to drive in, whistle, foul, no bucket. 20, Flannery on the foul. Send Grace to the free throw line, and we have an opportunity to score our first 2 points of the season. And you can tell she is one of the best free throw shooters in the county and in Northeast Ohio. One of the best shooters out there. Case in point. So we got our first 2 points of the season, but we're not out of the woods yet. With the ball right there is Gregory. Gregory goes to her left. Gregory going to give it off to Larson. Larson passes it to Gregory. Taylor Gregory being guarded by Lane, going towards the right side. Look out, she's going to pop a 3 and make it 8-2. Madison Roth made it. Grace with the ball. There's a deep peep out to Emily underneath the bucket. Almost losing it there was Lane. Almost losing it there was Grace. She's on the right side. We're down 6. Grace is looking, passes it to Kennedy. Kennedy towards the middle of the court. Lane sets a screen. Grace does not try the 3. She tries the 2 instead, and it's an air ball. Lane misses that. And Elena couldn't do a thing. They're already off to the races. This is a sharp shooting team from what I can tell. Passing it to the right side. That's Abby Flannery. Flannery back to Larson. Larson pump fakes. They may have a 3 shooter right here, or go underneath the bucket and get 2 points. Madison Roth has 5 points. And as they take a timeout, it will be a 30-second timeout for us. Well, things haven't been going that well for us, as we are still yet to score a field goal today. Our lone 2 points have come from the free throw line. We got number 21 right there, Grace Madison. Inbounding this is number 4, that is Grace Weber. Also in is number 14, Grace Shondel. 3 Graces in, so we have to identify them by their last names. Weber to Shondel, Shondel over to Madison. Madison with the ball on the left side. She's going to go to her right. Grace Madison stops. Does she dare try 3? No, she passes it underneath the bucket lane, passing it back. Good pump fake going in, passes it out in the corner. That's a 3. That is no good. And she's going to try another 3. And no good again. My Lord. And we steal it and can't get Lane's second chance shot. Also no good. This has been nothing short of an ugly quarter. Number 4, Grace Weber, couldn't make her 2 3-point attempts. While St. Joe's is making it look easy. There's a foul. Coach Madison cannot believe it. Weber on the foul. There's our second foul of the day. Alina checks back in. It's 44 Roth with it, and that one's a nice steal. That's Weber passing it underneath the bucket. There's a foul. Foul. Send Alina to the line. Roth committed the foul. She's a 6-foot senior. 6 seniors on this Jaguars team. Misses the first shot.
Come on, Alina.
Here, come on, Alina. All right, that's more like it. 10-3. We're 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Passes it to the left side. Here they go, crossing midcourt. That's Gregory with it. Taylor Gregory hands it off to number 2, Bree White. White gives it off to Flannery. Larson, I beg your pardon. Larson gets it back. Larson gonna give it off to Gregory again. Gregory gives it off to White. White to her left. White passes that to Gregory. And now that is Roth, and now a 3 that is up, and that is no good, fortunately. Lena on the rebound as Larson attempted the 3, passing it to the right side, trying to go underneath the bucket, and stolen by St. Joe's. Trying to force her to the right side, and she gets away from Shondel. Passes it to number 2, Bree White. White off to Larson. Larson going in. Larson with the left hand layup. Too much mustard. Tipped around, and that ball was last down on the Jags. Give it to the Hornets. Oh, you've gone 5 minutes, 29 seconds, and you haven't scored a single field goal at all today. Coach Madison cannot be happy with the way this game has been going. As Emily Miller checks back in, there's a clear foul on White. Coach Wallenhorst trying to yell out things. Coaches Wallenhorst and Profit do great jobs when it comes to assisting Coach Madison. Coach Madison, of course, is a former Cleveland State standout. All-time 3-point field goal percentage leader in Cleveland State history. Emily Miller passes that to Alina. Alina looking. Alina not doing anything, passes it to Bianca. Bianca on the corner, pump faking. There's Emily back to Bianca. Bianca to her right. Bianca tries to pass, and that is the last out on Taylor Gregory. Will keep it. 2:03 left. You've gone about 6 minutes without scoring a single field goal. Substitution out here. It's number 10, Morgan Wersch. 2:03 to go in the first quarter. Deep pass. That is out to Bianca. Bianca gives it off to Grace. Grace with less than 2 minutes to go in the first. Madison passes it to Bianca. Does Bianca dare try shot? No, she passes it to Madison. Madison going in. Grace lost it. She gets it back. Passes it to Emily. Emily goes to her left. High pass, and that one's going to be taken out and stolen by those pesky St. Joe's Jaguars. Going in, there's a rejected shot. Not going to get a foul on that, fortunately, as Emily gives it. No, Emily is going to have to deal with a possession. Give it to the Hornets. Hornets keep it. 89 seconds left in the quarter. Wayne Tessina's back in. Emily inbounding this to Grace. About 85 seconds left in the first quarter. Grace with us down 10-3, trying to cross up. Looking, passes it to Wayne on the right side. Wayne with a tough left-hander hook. That one was blocked. Passing it to the right side. And handing it off. That's Gregory with it. Gregory spinning. Gregory gives it back. We'll see what they do here with Flannery with the ball. Under a minute in the first, and things have not been looking good. 10-3 St. Joe's. Driving in here. Has an easy shot. 12-3. Gregory made the shot. Emily's being double teamed. He has to get that one off. Grace has to hurry. It's tip time here and goes right to St. Joe's. And the hook shot is no good. Good rebound there by Emily. You gotta save it for the last shot or drive in and make a tough shot. There we go. Our first field goal of the day. Bianca makes it. Comes 7.5 minutes through the first quarter, but you know what they say, better late than never. That is Abby Flannery with it. Flannery passes that to the right side, wide alone. Does she dare try three? Yes, she does. Are you kidding me? That goes in. Question is, what hasn't been going in for St. Joe's? And the question is, what has been going in for the good guys? 15-5 in what has to be one of the ugliest first quarters I have ever seen out of these Hornets. Very out of character. Typically, these Hornets are in the lead 15-5 rather than down deep 15-5. Coach Masson is probably barking at his team right now. You can't blame him. Karen Swanson-Hahn is the head coach for the St. Joe's Academy Jaguars. Don't know how long she's been at the helm for, but I can only assume that she is very good because, well, she's making us look silly out here. They're on pace for 60 points. We're on pace for, 20 points. My word. Number 20, Abby Flannery is inbounding this. Flannery looks like she's going for Roth. Madison Roth being guarded by Olina. Madison Roth goes to her right, passes it, and that ball almost taken out. They retain possession. Good pump fake right there, going to go towards the left side. That looks to be Abby Flannery. Flannery being guarded by Emily. They can basically play keep away because there is no shot clock in this high school girls basketball in the OHSAA. The ball is out on them. Give it to the Hornets. Ball goes towards the scores table. Joe gets it. Joe's a great guy. Emily going to give this one off to Shondel. Grace Shondel with a heave to the left. Step back. There's a three. That is in. There we go. That's more like it. Kennedy Morgan drains it. And so it's 15-8. Ball is dribbled off her shoe. Trying to get the ball. There's a whistle. There's a violation on St. Joe's. Give it to the Hornets. 48 seconds through the quarter. Grace is going to inbound this to Kennedy with 1-3 today. Passes it to Olina. Olina out to Wayne. Spending that Shondal actually. Grace is looking. Grace is going to have that one tipped all the way back to Kennedy. Kennedy with the ball. Kennedy stops, pops, shoots, misses. Good rebound by Olina. There's a whistle. There's a foul. Is that shooting foul is the question? The answer is, I don't know, but I do know that Morgan Worsh did commit the foul, and the answer is no, by the way. Lane holding on to it, passing it to the right side. That's Shondal. Grace passes that out in the corner for 3. No good. Flannery passes that to number 10 Worsh, and underneath the bucket, that's good. Luis Larson makes it 17-8. My goodness. We have only scored 3 points this quarter. You gotta hurry. Passes it right to St. Joe's. Gregory with the ball. Gregory goes left, hands it off. That's Larson. Larson hooks it and misses. Lane on the miss. I think this is not their largest lead of the day. They were up 10 earlier today. Kennedy with the ball. Kennedy goes to her left. Passes it to Shondal. Shondal out towards Emily. Emily goes to her right. Emily with a high pass, and Lane still holding on to it. No travel call. How lucky was that? Emily has it. Emily gives it off to 14 Grace, who has that one swatted out of her hands. My goodness. Bianca's in. Madison is in. We have 4 timeouts to spend. Coach Karen Swanson-Hahn has 5 timeouts in her repertoire. Underneath the bucket, that shot has too much mustard. And here they go the other way. Passing it underneath the bucket, that shot's no good. Emily passes it to Grace. You can hear the crowd yelling, go. Passes it to the left side. Kennedy not going to try the 3. She goes in. That's a tough shot, and exactly what you'd expect from a tough shot. It doesn't go in. Now an on-man opportunity underneath the bucket. That's a foul. I think Madison Roth may be going to the line. White 21, or black 21, Grace Madison. Fortunately, no free throws. How many? Just 2 field goals for the Hornets today. That's ugly. Flannery steps back. Flannery hands it off. That is Larson. Larson gives off to Roth. Madison Roth with an easy lane to the bucket, but good defense, and the second chance shot is good. Luis Larson makes it 19-8. High pass out to Emily. Emily can pass it back, and now here's a 3 ball that is no good. We're getting too greedy. We got to get back to the basics. St. Joe's has an 11-point lead. Before you know it, it's going to be bigger than 11. Are they going to take the 3? They might with Larson. Larson to her right. Hands it off, going in, and with an easy lane, that'll make it 13 points. Abby Flannery made that going in here. That's a tough shot, foul, no bucket, but thank God we get some free throws. 21-8. Roth committed the foul. Olena is going to the line. Misses it first. That's the look of a man who is very frustrated right now. Trying not to show it, but one can clearly tell he is not a happy guy right now. We're down a dozen. Maybe a double team here. Nope, nope. Flannery has it. Flannery passes midcourt, gives off to the left side. That is number 21, Larson. Larson going in, and now that pass is going to be swatted down, shut down right there by Elena. Elena passes it to the right side, and Weber gives off to Madison for three. No good. And the second chance shot is also no good. And the third chance shot is also no good. Nothing can go in for us, can it? We were outscored 15-5 in the first and are being outscored 6-4 in the second. And it could be 8-4. In fact, it will be 8-4. Elise Larson made it. Grace with a high pass to Emily. Emily gets it off to Bianca. Out in the corner, back to Bianca. There's a foul. Oh, we've been living and dying at the free throw line today, but sometimes that's not a good thing.
Foul number 11, Taylor Gregory.
Taylor Gregory committed the foul.
To the line to shoot two. Number 10.
One more foul, we're in the bonus. Bianca drills the first one.
Number 2, Kennedy Morgan.
Kennedy checks in. 23-10 becomes still 23-10 actually. Roth on the rebound, high pass, and now she can take a three, but dribbles it a little awkwardly right there as Madison Roth has it. Roth passes it to the right side, going in, spinning, looking, passing it back here to Larson. Larson goes out to 20, Flannery. Flannery passes it to the left side. That is number 2, Bree White. White gonna give it off to Flannery, and Flannery going in. That's a hook shot. It's good. 15-point ball game, almost stolen. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Emily with the ball. Emily going in. She gets it blocked. Oh my goodness. Here we go again as Bianca touches that one out.
For the Hornets, number 14, Grace Shonda.
Grace Shondel is in.
Number 10, Morgan Lewis.
There are 2 minutes, 13 seconds left until it's mercifully halftime. It looks like a very rarity out here, the mercy clock going against the Hornets in girls basketball. When did you ever think I was ever going to say that? Gregory gives it back out to Larson. Larson has that one poked out by Kennedy, who gives it back to Gregory. Flannery passes it back. Going in. West down on us. Jaguars keep it. Minute 58 left. Stepping back, Shondel playing defense on Larson. Gives it back. Now she's playing defense on Flannery. Flannery gonna give it off. Now she's playing defense against, I don't know who that was, but I know Larson has it now. The pass goes to the right side. Grace playing defense here. Grace Madison. There's number 11. Gregory passes that. Here they go out to the left side. Less than 90 seconds in the first half. Trying to get a shot. It's rejected. But the ball goes right back to St. Joe's. Larson passes it to the right side. We got the ball to start off the second half. Less the possession happens. Flannery goes right. Flannery passes that, and a nice steal by Grace. High pass out to Kennedy. Her left-hand layup is good. 25-12, less than a minute to go. Kennedy has 5 points today. There is no foul on that, but it probably won't make a difference considering how this game has gone. Wide along the corner for 3, that is an air ball. 1-and-1 time. Who committed the foul? Bree White. Exactly 43 seconds.
Foul on number 2, Bree White. Her second, team 7. 1-1. Number 14, Grace Shondell.
Grace going to the line. Of course, the second one isn't guaranteed. The first one is. Of course, the second one isn't.
For the Hornets, number 4, Grace Weber, and number 50, Elena Tessina. And for the Jaguars, number 44, Madison Roth.
First shot is good.
Also for the Jaguars, number 22, Melanie Alvarenga.
Melanie Alvarenga's in. She's a 5'6" sophomore. Of course, as mentioned by the public address announcer, wears number 22. And now if you double our points, we're winning. You couldn't say that before these free throws were made. Those free throws were made. Number 20, Flannery with it. Flannery goes to the right, hands it off, trying to cross her up. Going in, passes out wide alone for 3. It's good. Double our points, it's a tie game. Is that Morgan Wersch? I believe so. Weber goes in, passes it. That shot is good by Lane. 28-16 will most likely be your score at halftime as they're 2-1. They won't even try a full quarter. Well, one can only describe as one of the ugliest first halves you may ever see out of the Hornets. 28-16. Oh, ye gods. I'll be honest, I did not expect this today. Oh, getting some applause right there from the loyal and faithful students. But my goodness, that was not a good first half. That was rather bad. Rather bad. You got to turn it around in the second half. Yes, concessions, Antonio's Pizza. Hey, Nerdim's playing USC today. Good Lord, I hope Notre Dame beats USC. Of course, there hasn't been any football for me to commentate lately, considering the fact that no more football to commentate for the rest of the year. Yes, I'm depressed about it. Rather super depressed. Hey, Rich? I know I was looking forward to some playoff football, but even so, probably wouldn't have been able to. But you know what? They say it is what it is. So how good is our opposition on Wednesday?
Everybody in our league is really good.
OAC is where it is at.
Yep, OAC is a
It is, all right. Thank you, Coach. As we will continue to look around out here. Got outscored 15-5 in the first quarter. Proceeds to get outscored 13-11 in the second quarter. Hey, Garrett. This has just not been fun for us. Rather frustrating. But there is a second half, and if they were able to outscore us by 12 in the first half, I don't see how we can't do it here in the second half. But then again, that won't be the easiest task in the world. It will be a rather tall task. Oh man, oh man. Hey guys. Oh, it is frustrating to see. Hey, Jeff. Hi.
Hi.
It's been frustrating, hasn't it? Exactly. Well, the Brown and Gold Brigade try to win. Wednesday, of course. What's going on in here? Nothing. Of course, nothing. That's rather sad. It's a sad scene out here. About halfway through the intermission break, not even. What has seemingly been a super long first half. My God, it was 28-16. Just the offense didn't even bother showing up, especially in the first quarter. Things just did not look good for us. And of course, 2 years ago, we played St. Joe's in girls basketball when it came to the district semifinals. We won that game. It came down to the last shot, if you recall. What was just a great game. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right.
We're playing Hudson Week 1.
Hudson Week 1, yes. American Conference champion against the National Conference champion. Two big heavyweights in the Suburban League duking it out. Two undefeated schools last year duking it out. We're home, right?
I'm not sure yet. It's been a good game. Yeah, bro.
That's going to be the biggest game of the year. The first game of the season. Talk about a test. I will hopefully be there for that. So good luck to you guys for the season. Great season, by the way. Can we do it in the 2023 season? Do the absolute improbable and unthinkable and win the game of, what do you call it? D3, or not D3, D2 high school football. Of course, with D2 high school football, Archbishop Hoban does play Toledo Central Catholic, otherwise known as a school that definitely took us to school for sure. 42-6. What was it? 15 days ago. Of course, I was here that day. I was doing the BW Trine basketball game, which we won in double overtime. My goodness, that was just a great game. Taking down the number 2 team in the country. Stunning everybody. In double overtime. My goodness. One thing to win in overtime. It's another thing to win in 2 overtimes. Of course, that was just a great game against Trine, wasn't it? Great game against Trine. Double overtime had me on the edge of my seat for the entire game. Let's beat Berg on Wednesday. Well, St. Joe's is out, but don't worry, so are we. Less than 3 minutes to go until it is time to begin the second half. After an ugly first half, a very poor performance from the offense. We only scored 16 points. We're on pace to score just 32. Already St. Joe's in one half has more points than what Ohio State put up earlier today. Man, oh man, 45-23 spanking. I didn't see that one coming, folks. It was a wallop and a shellacking in the second half, which Michigan outscored Ohio State 28-3. I tell everybody this. I'm going to tell you guys again. I'm a Notre Dame fan. I'm used to disappointment. And he loses to schools like Ohio State, Marshall, and Stanford in the same season. That's frustrating. As you might expect, Coach Madison trying to make them work on their shooting. We do get the ball to start off the second half and to start off the third quarter, of course, which is the same thing. Of course, it's divided up into 4 8-minute quarters. St. Joe's is exercising, running around and getting set. Now they're going to talk. Karen Swanson Hahn has to be happy with how the Jags have fared in the first half. Meanwhile, for us, Coach Madison cannot be happy with how the first half fared. Hopefully things change in the second half. About 30 seconds, so it's go time. We're just about ready to get this second half up and running. We'll be scoring on the left. St. Joe's will be scoring on the right. Looking at who's in, that is Grace Madison, Elaine Tessina, Emily Miller, Kennedy Morgan, and Alina Van Kirk. For them, it is Morgan Wersch, Taylor Gregory, Elise Larson, looks to be Abby Flannery, and number 44, Madison Roth. And passes that to the left side. That's Kay with a deep heave and a nice shot attempt, but it's no good. And the pass goes to the left side, saving it before it can go out of bounds. Uh-oh. She has a clear path, passes in corner for 3, no good. Rebound looks to be Kennedy. Kennedy to Grace. Grace has the ball. Grace goes to her right. Grace is looking. Grace steps back, trying to take advantage of a Kennedy screen as Elena goes in. Elena with a tough shot. She got that one slapped out of her. Lane with it. Lane passes it back to Grace. Here we go. Kane not going to try the 3. Kennedy going in. Kane has that one blocked. Fortunately, we'll still have it as we've played 51 seconds through this quarter. We have not taken the lead at all in this game. High pass to Lane. Lane is looking, goes for Olina. Olina out to Kennedy on the left side. Can't step back. There's a 3 attempt, and oh boy, it's no good. They can make it a 14-point contest, or maybe not. Kennedy steals it. Right now, it's a 12-point game with the ball, and that shot is blocked. Grace had that one blocked. One of the things I'm noticing out of this St. Joe's team is that they have a significant height advantage against us. Emily gonna inbound this. Heaves it to Grace. Grace goes to her right. Grace step back to her left. Emily Miller going in. Emily with a tough shot. No good. It's tipped around and taken back by St. Joe's. We're still yet to see a point out here in the third quarter. Going underneath the bucket, kicks out to Flannery. Abby Flannery gonna have that pass go back to Elise Larson. Elise Larson goes to her left side. That's number 10, Morgan Wersch. Now underneath the bucket, that's a tough shot, and of course it goes in. Madison Roth, the 6-foot senior. That's away. Good job by Grace as that one goes to Kennedy in the corner. The shot is good. Was that 3? No. Kennedy, our lead scorer, with 7 points today. And now you gotta hurry if you're Kennedy. Passing that one to Elise. Larson passes that. Now there's a line drive 3. It's gone.
Morgan works for 3.
Whatever we've been talking about at halftime clearly has not been working, especially on defense. And the 3 ball is no good, and on offense as well. That is out on us. 5:14 left. Weber checks in. Shondel checks in. 33-18. Very out of character game for the Hornets today. On the right side, there's a line drive pass to Roth. Roth goes to the left. Out in the corner for 3. That's no good. I thought for sure that one was going in. Kennedy going in, and Kenny has it poked out of bounds. We'll keep it. 4:56 to go in the third. Passes it to Grace Madison. Madison goes to her right. Trying to do something out here. Just trying to get any points at all. Heaves it up to Weber. Weber has that one taken away from her. Elena, and there's a whistle. There's a foul. Our first foul of the half will be on St. Joe's. Number 20, Abby Flannery committed the foul. 33-18 with 4:38 left. Gotta hurry here, and did Grace take too much time? Yes, she did. No, Elena committed a foul. This game has not been fun. That's a nice steal, and it is going to be a scrum for it. There's a possession, which means St. Joe's gets it with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. Passes it to the left side. There it goes. Kennedy again try to play defense, but she gets outrun out here by Larson. Larson passes that, and there they go with the number 10. Worse passes it. Oh man, Larson for 3. That is no good. Rebound by Weber. Weber out to Kennedy. Halfway through the third, and the story's been the same. Not trying the 3, passes it back to Weber for 3, and it's no good. My goodness. Well, defense has been there somewhat in the second quarter onwards. We've only surrendered 18 points, whereas in the first we surrendered 13, and I jinxed it. And it's stolen. They're going to get 2 points out of this, aren't they? Nope, not yet.
Let's get a rebound!
We might get 3 out of this if we're not careful. Passes it. Going in is 35-18. Not been a fun one today. That was number 20 Flannery, and now there's a 3 that is no good. You have 11 minutes to rally. Grace Madison for 3, and of course it's no good. Rebound by Shondel. Her shot is no good. What's going in for us? Madison passes it to Shondel. Step back 3. It is also no good. The offense has been a no-show today. Timeout taken. We're down 17, our largest deficit of the day. Now, I'll be honest with you, folks. I didn't think this game would be this ugly. I didn't think it'd be that bad of a game, but it has. just been frustrating. Fortunately, there's just 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game until it's mercifully over. My goodness, this could not be any worse. Blown out of the water, 35-18. Passes it to the left side. Gonna give it back. Guns it right towards the middle. Abby Flaherty wide on for two. That's... Oh, she missed. She blew the layup. Rebound.
Go, 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 run! Come on, Highland, go!
Hear us. Emily passes it back. Try and go towards the right side. That's Bianca. Who has that one tipped, and Wayne gets it. Wayne with a tough shot. That is good. 35-20. Not even close to getting out of this sticky situation. And now a corner three. That's good. No, it was a long two by Bree White. Deep pass to Bianca. That was almost a little too deep. Bianca passes that to Emily. Emily with a long pass, and there's a three by Grace Shondel. It's good. 30-23. With less than 2 minutes to go in the third. Looking, and there's a pass towards the left side, and way off target, intended for Abby Flannery. Give it to the Hornets. Ruth Becker is in. Passes it to Kennedy, or Grace Shondel. I'm sorry about that. Shondel passes that to Emily. Nice pump fake going in. Passes that to Wayne. Wayne has that one blocked. 6-foot senior has it blocked. Passes it all the way back. That's a backcourt. Give it to the Hornets. We're down 14.
Into the game for the Hornets. Number 3,
Elena's in with 74 seconds left. Go get them, Hornets. That's right. Looks like Emily will check in on the next dead ball. Shondel with it. Passes it to Kennedy Morgan. Kennedy to her right, under a minute to go. Kennedy with a crazy shot. She is hacked. Send Kennedy to the line, 55.6 to go.
number 11, Taylor Gregory, her second, team second. To the line to shoot 2. Number 2, Kennedy Morgan.
So what Kennedy has in stock. A make. There we go. Emily Miller and Grace Madison check back in. And meanwhile, there's 20. Abby Flannery right there. We'll see what Kennedy can do here. Nope. And it's a rebound by St. Joe's.
Get deep, get deep!
Passes it deep to the left side. Now going back, almost losing it right there. Feeling the pressure, going towards the left side and keeping it alive. A dive for the ball. Good steal there by Shondel. Passes it. Madison for 3. That is no good. Good rebound by Emily. Emily out there. There's a tough shot. It is no good. And that ball is going to be out of bounds on St. Joe's. No, a foul. Kennedy Morgan committed the foul. 27.3 left. We're down by the Baker's dozen, 13.
Into the game for the Jaguars, number 11, Taylor Gregory.
Taylor Gregory checks in. I assume you hold it for the last shot. Deep pass to the right side. That's always Larson. Larson looking. Larson has that one passed. In and out of Abby Flannery's hands, going towards the left side. And now out of the corner for three. That is an air ball. Rebound by St. Joe's, falling down, no foul, and the crowd's not happy. They have an opportunity to extend the lead, and extend the lead they will not. Or will they? No, they will not. End of the third, things don't look that good. I'll be quite honest with you. 37-24.
I think that Cleveland always takes such a bad rep about, its vacation and its people or everything in between, but I just always had this thing about Cleveland. I mean, it's where I grew up, and it's where I'm from, wherever we're from, and I think that Cleveland has some very special people, and it's made me exactly who I am today. I don't think that if I didn't come out of Cleveland, I would be the person, the player that I am, and I'm super proud to be a part of it and be from here. I think that there's so many great people who are from Cleveland, and they continue to rep Cleveland, whether that's people in politics or sports or everything in between. I think that it's a great thing to be from Cleveland, and it's something that you should definitely be proud of.
Some applause from all the way up there. (37-24). And a game that has not been that fun, I'll be quite honest. Kennedy inbounding this. And the fourth quarter is underway. Barring a miracle, St. Joe's is going to win this. Grace with it. Grace passes it to Emily. Emily looking. Emily goes to her right. Emily hands off to Grace Madison. Grace not going to try three. She passes it to Kennedy instead, who falls down on it. Good pass as that shot is blocked. And St. Joe's gets it, being pressured in the corner, and they keep it alive until Kennedy steals it. Kennedy stops, pops, shoots, score. 11-point ball game, 37-26, and the ball is going to go out of bounds on us. 38 seconds into the quarter. What was it? 36-20? We were down by like 16 or something like that. There's a good job right there. It's stolen. Grace Madison's going to cut this thing to single digits. Well, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. As our side is getting rejuvenated out here. 7:10 left to outscore them by at least 9. Not saying it's over, but anything can happen still, folks. We're talking over things right now. 7:10 left in the game. 37-28 St. Joe's. Coach Karen Swanson on taking timeout. She has 3 timeouts to burn. We have 4. We'll see what comes up next. Hear the cheers for miles. Can't find anybody until being double teamed. Going towards the left side, there's a deep heave, and oh man, you left her wide alone and making it. What was that, Madison Roth, I think? No, Morgan Wersch. Now Emily has it. Emily passes it. That's Elena. Elena out. Now towards the right side going in, and a tough shot is good. Kennedy Morgan makes it 39-30. 6:40 left. We're chanting defense. Passes it going in, and now wide along the corner for three. That is good. That might thwart a comeback, folks. On the right side, a three ball. It's short. Larson on the rebound. You can't just constantly be resorting to threes. You got to take smart shots in situations like these. 6 minutes to go till this game is over, as it's last out on us. 6:03 left. We see a substitution. Looks to be Lane Tessino in for Alina Van Kirk. Leaving her wide alone out there. Looking. That's 44 Madison Roth. Roth hands it off. Going to pressure. Still looking. And she dribbled it. No, a timeout. 5:52 left. 30-second timeout. 5:52 left. We're down 42-30. And it seems as if all hope just went south for the winter. Of course, it is winter time, meaning that it is cold. Weather in the 40s, but that's not that cold, of course. We know it gets colder here in Cleveland. This is the Cleveland Basketball Classic. The last game for girls basketball today. Boys basketball will be tomorrow. Unfortunately, Highland will not be playing there as it's a 12-point game. 14-point game, excuse me. Worse made it. Gotta hurry, passes it to Shondel. Shondel has that one tipped and stolen. It's gonna be a 16-point contest. West, she misses and she does, and that shot is no good. That's gonna be a possession. St. Joe's keeps it, 5:27 to go. Jaguar possession. Looking, high pass, good catch there by Roth. Roth driving in, Roth stops, no travel call, but like it's gonna make a difference by now. Going in and passing it back, going towards the left side, that shot's good. By now you're just hoping this game ends soon. Grace is pressured. Grace near the timeline, passes it, it's tipped, and Grace tips it, and there's a three, that is good. Coach Madison's face is all red.
Timeout Highland.
4:52 left, it's 46-33, my goodness. Just not a fun game. I keep on repeating that a lot, but it is true. You don't score in the first quarter pretty much. Only one field goal. That was just a two-pointer. Taking advantage of 3 free throws. Just not doing anything significant out there. Especially on offense. Just not letting your team gel out there. Not gel is exactly what we Of course, it is an early season game, and you can expect us to mature. Of course, the Highland Copley games will be big this year. This could be a barometer of how we'll fare against Copley and Medina. Their goal is just to let the clock die. That's Madison Roth. Roth passes it back to the left side. Big defense chance going on as Larson passes it to the left side. High pass, wide alone. Not going to try three. Larson might try three. Nope. Instead, it'll be a two-pointer. No foul, no bucket. Shondo passes it to Madison about halfway through the fourth and final quarter. Going in is Bianca. No. Wait, was that Bianca? I can't tell, but regardless, it's still St. Joe's ball and still. 48-33. Right now, your goal is just to make it look less ugly. Grace to her right. Grace steps back, passes out to Kennedy. Kennedy going in. King slices, dices, shoots, and scores. 48-35. Abby Flannery gives off to Madison Roth. Roth back to Flannery. Flannery with a deep lead to the left side. That pass is tipped. Going in, passing it back. We're down by 13, passing it to Roth and wide alone underneath the bucket. A nice left-handed shot is no good. Falling down, there is no call on that. Coach can't believe it, but once again, like it's going to make a difference. It's 50-35. 3 minutes till St. Joe's puts us out of our misery. Grace with the ball. Passes it to Shondel. Shondel out to Kennedy. Madison with it. Madison to her left. Will she go for Alina? Yes, she will. She goes to her right, and she charged. This game's over, unfortunately. All hopes and dreams of a comeback seem dead by now. And they can be even more dead if they make a three. Or just simply play keep away. It's deflected, and that two-pointer is no good. It goes right back to her inconveniently until Gregory makes it. Well, to quote Hotel Mario, one of the worst Mario games of all time, probably the worst. It's been one of those days. Grace's shot is no good. Rebound Kennedy for three. That's also no good. 2:06 left. So this game is finally over. They can extend the lead to 20 with this three, and they will not. Under 2 minutes to go. Emily has that one out to Grace. Grace can give it out to Kennedy. Kennedy going in. Kennedy loses it, and there's a whistle. There's a foul. 104 seconds left. Abby Flannery's in. Weber's in as well as Tessine has that one blocked. Of course she has it blocked. And that shot, wow, that's no good. It's out, we got it. I understand being frustrated by now, but once again, if you have all these calls going in your favor, still won't make the biggest impact in the world, especially considering how we've played tonight. It is unfortunate. Kennedy, well, Grace was wide open. Now she gets it. Not going to try the three. Goes in and has that one blocked. And to the left side going out, and Grace has that one out. 67 seconds left. Only positive thing you can say about this today is that you put up more points than Ohio State did earlier today, but even so, you didn't put up as many points as Michigan did. Mass subs. Julia Madison, Vanessa Zufall, and Julia Starkey are in. Under a minute till this game is mercifully over. St. Joe's will go to 1-0 on the season, I believe. We will go to 0-1 to kick off this season. Not the best start at all to begin it, but you know what? There's still a lot more games to mature and gel and get everything all set up and straightened out. So St. Joe's will win this one. They win it very convincingly. They take advantage of a big first quarter, outscoring us 15-5, and now they're just going to let the clock die. The ball goes out of bounds. We'll get it. Ball rolls out into the hallway. Just a look of disgust on everybody's faces out here. As always, our cameraman was me, the director was me, the producer was me, the announcer was me. And if you're new to Time Rune Sports Live, I highly suggest you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Till then, I'm Tommy Maroon for Time Rune Sports Live signing off. So long, everybody.